Salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I got a nice big meaty battle for you today. I'm really excited to be back. I wasn't planning to be gone so long. I had to do some unforeseen traveling for personal reasons, but I'm back now, and I'm really excited for this lob game sent in by the Mr. Lucas Tonelli, who's playing in the north of the map in the color black, and his opponent is One Trick Pony playing in the south of the map in the color green. And without further ado, let's dive into the army comps. Now, this is a very terrain-heavy map, so I'm gonna try not to miss any units in the foliage. But forgive me if I do miss something. So on his left flank, we got 2 goons and 2 curs. On his right flank, a lighter force, a faster force, 2 lancers, 1 goon, and 2 hussars in the front for scouting. So a very light cavalry force for this price. And I don't know, I feel like on this map, that is the way to go. You're not really going to be getting a lot of open cavalry battles, but also maneuverability on this map is important with just how much cover there is, darting in and out, trying to get those rear charges to break those strong positions. So we'll have to see if the light cav move works out for him. He's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, did I count that? Yep, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 line infantry. And then he's backing that up with another 7 grenadiers. So a pretty substantial infantry force. And then, of course, a couple of lights mixed in with his skirms. I feel like that is a necessity. You gotta have at least 2 or 3 lights in pretty much any build. I would say even at the smallest builds, have, 1 or 2 lights. They're just so good and so cost effective, and they make the forward infantry fight so much stronger for you rather than just relying on your skirms. And then we got to zoom in for this artillery here. Okay, let's see. He's got 2 12-pounders. He's got 1 6-pounder and 1 howitzer. Interesting. So he's brought some varied artillery, but most of it is pretty long-range stuff. All right, so that is Lucas's build. And then looking at, oh my, a very different build from One Trick Pony. He's gone very heavy on the heavy cav. He's got 8, count them, 8 curs, 4 per flank. He's got, let's see, 5 line, 8 line, 11 line. He's got 15 line infantry. He's backing that up with 3 guards, 2 grens, and only 1 light. He's got a couple of rifles out in the front, and he's got 3 Lycorns. Oh, baby. I don't know, have we seen the 18-pound Lycorns on the channel yet? I've heard a lot about these guys, 18-pounders. I've heard they eat up a lot of ammo, but man, in close range, this canister and their explosive shell in cover, can be really good. So we have a small elite army versus a slightly larger and slightly less elite, but more adaptable army. So without further ado, let's set this to 1.0 and let's dive in. All right. So whoa, buddy. Okay. Oh my. So I'm already seeing 2 very different deployments here, and I'm guessing you can see it too. So we have a very centralized deployment here. I mean, most of the black forces are coming down 1 of 3 roads, and they're all kind of in the same area. So it looks to me that either Lucas is going to set up his line here, or maybe he'll be so bold as to try to set up here and actually be on One Trick Pony's side of the river. I would love to see the more aggressive play from him, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So we'll have to see what he goes for. And maybe pushing that far would be a little too aggressive, because Pony's gonna get these rifles in here in time. Okay, so maybe setting up, hold on, pull back your line and set up on this bank. I think that's what he's going for. But it's a very centralized location. He's not sending anybody out to the periphery, except his cav. So it's all gonna be in this area. Whereas Pony, he's actually sending out a ton of units. So he's got skirmishers going to this objective. He's got guys going to this tree line, this main area. He's got a ton of guys in the back, and he's sending out a lot of his cav and some skirms over here as well. So he's trying to encompass all the map, maybe get those neutral objectives, but it is going to make for a much more dispersed deployment. And because he's at a numbers disadvantage, that might come to bite him if black just goes right up the gut. But it's hard to mount a charge on this map, I will admit that. All right, looking in. Okay, so it looks like this is, okay, I was right. So this is where the main deployment is going to be. Now, the Lycorns are set up in a really nice spot, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. You guys see what I'm seeing? Look at this Hussar. Oh, he's got a clear path to this artillery. Is he going to sweep it? These guys are not, oh man, they're not getting up fast enough. Oh boy, we might see an early game Lycorn snipe. Rifles? I love these rifles, they're doing good work. Okay, nice job by Pony. It looks like he is gonna protect that after all. But this is, oh no! Oh no! Negatory! Oh, yikes. Okay, so look at this. What Juke and these Hussars are gonna cut, oh, they're gonna take out all three of those Lycorns, aren't they? Oh man, those Lycorns have gotten off. Have they done any damage? Okay, they've battered this howitzer pretty badly. One Lycorn's also taken quite a bit of damage. Oh man, these, oh, that Hussar is just gonna absolutely sweep that line, isn't he? Hold on, let's slow it down here. Let's slow it down. Oh no, the inevitable, no, he doesn't even try to go for it. Oh, he just stays in the town. Oh, painful. Oh, the pain, the ruination. And that is all the green artillery did. Oh boy, that is gonna make this battle so hard for green to win, because now there are 4 black artillery pieces that can just bombard green with impunity. And now green has to somehow cross the river and assault this position. How are you going to assault this position? It's going to be incredibly, incredibly tough. I don't know how you're going to do it. And yeah, oh man. Early mistakes, guys. One early mistake can cost you the battle. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All right, Black Cavalry, they're just running amok. And he might actually win room for his men to actually deploy out here. I would love to see Lucas. I would love to see Lucas actually utilize this and get some of that infantry across. Meanwhile, you got a ton of, wow, look at how many green units just aren't doing anything. Like, you've got 5 line in the forest here. You've got all of the elites back here, and you've got these guys just kind of taking a nice little hike through the woods here. What was the play there? Sending your Lycorns out in such an exposed position. I'm not sure what Pony was thinking. I've made mistakes like that all the time, so I can't judge too much, but yikes. Okay, so now Black is going to get a forward position, and he's not going to take any damage for it. So that neutral objective is going to go to him. Green, I mean, Pony does have a strong position here. Like, he can move up to this wood line and this hill, but no artillery support is going to make this very difficult. All right, nice move by Lucas here. I like that he's being patient with his artillery. Like, he knows he has the advantage, so no need to waste your ammo on subpar targets. Just, you know, get set up in the right spot. And I wonder what he's, oh, okay. I think he might be trying to create like 2 different firing lines here. So maybe set up his 12s here. I like that. I like that. He's playing the long game, Lucas. I see you, buddy. I see you. There is a scary cavalry force here on the right side of the battlefield. Where did those other curves go? Wow, they're just way in the back. Yeah, just way too many units being passive here for Pony. Skirmishers doing some nice poke on that black cur. Okay, so Lycorns are they're being brought back to the battlefield. Oh no, not again! Oh, come on, Pony! Pony, grab yourself some ponies and defend this Lycorn! Oh, is it gonna get destroyed? And is he gonna lose his Dragoon? Oh, it's so close, and he gets the Dragoon away scot-free! No! He can't keep getting away with this! Oh, dude. Oh, man. Lost your artillery twice at no cost. Lucas has just gotta be rolling in laughter right now. All right, so we have a forest fight here. Okay, so this is just kind of this is just kind of weird for everybody. We've got 7 cav units fighting in a forest with some skirmishers and 1 line infantry. That's actually going to be a good engagement for for Pony. So maybe a bit of a mistake here by Lucas committing a bit too much, because it does open his back line, and these Curs could swing in and really do some disruption. Now, what can Pony do here? Let's take a look. Okay, so he's still got some good infantry. Okay, so he's engaging with this skirmisher. Oh, okay, I see. I think I see what he's going to try to do here, guys. So I think what Pony is going to do is he's going to attempt to get these Curs out. Okay, he's going to win this fight here, bring these guys down this road, and then go for some sort of forward push with all of his infantry. What's got me worried is that these distances are not going to time out right unless he delays. So these guys are going to get here first, those guys second, these guys third, and then these guys are going to get here way behind everybody else, which makes me think that this is not going to be a coordinated attack. It's going to be a very like piecemeal engagement. And if that's the case, I think Black will be able to hold it. But if Pony's able to collapse on all of this at once, he's still got a shot of winning it. I mean, if we look at the bar, yeah, it's still really even. Like, despite the loss of the artillery, which I am giving him a lot of guff for. Pony, if you're watching this, man, don't take this too seriously, okay? You're a better player than me. But he still has a chance here, okay? He's got the rifles, he's got a nice tree line, he's still got infantry, and he's winning a cav fight here. Yeah, he's still got a chance. Maybe if he gets these Curs out. Okay, he is going to get these Curs out. Oh, no. Okay. So, this is what I was worried about, okay? So, we have a small engagement here, which I think this is a bad engagement for Green, because he's taking a lot of infantry head on, and he's fighting in a town. So, these Curs, they might do okay, but they are not going to get as much cost effectiveness as they could out in the open field. What I was hoping is that maybe the Curs would delay, so they'd go out here. And then once the infantry cross, then you could swing them in. Or even better still, you know, bring them, try to cut through here and just cause havoc in the back line and make Black try to like bring some reinforcements here so that you have room for your Green units, your infantry, to come up and try to pressure. But what I think is going to happen is I think Black's going to win this in a bit of a slog, and then he's going to be able to, you know, kind of weather this infantry charge. And without this batch of Curs, there's just not going to be enough cav here to destroy this whole artillery line. So I think it's a good plan by Pony. I just don't think the timing is working out like he hoped. All right, so Curs now coming in. Line infantry just, oh, that was a very nice save. Okay, so line infantry getting across just in time, and we have an ugly river crossing here. And this is so good for Black. I mean, he's getting so much cost effectiveness, even if he shoots into his own units here, which he possibly is. Not with this one though. He's just getting so much inflaud fire, and this is such a slog. And yeah, I mean, this is really, really good for Black. And you can see that the bar, I want to take a look at the casualties here. Yeah, no, actually, okay, Black has actually taken more casualties. I don't know. It still looks good, though. I mean, Green is going to have to cross a lot of open ground to get there, and he's going to have to charge into units that have, you know, better terrain. And you also have to remember all 4 artillery pieces are still online for Black, whereas, you know, Green has 3 mostly dead artillery pieces. So it looks okay for Green right now, but I think this charge is going to run out of steam really quick. All right, here comes the big mash. A lot of Green units getting routed off. The Curs are being moved from the left, and the Black units. Oh, okay, so this is getting messy here. Yeah, I mean, Lucas could be fighting this better. Honestly, moving this infantry back and forth across the river, I think is maybe getting a lot of his units damaged when they don't need to be. I think if he just picked a side, like I think if he had just retreated and just formed a new line here, I don't think he needs to hold this area. But I guess, you know, if you have the opportunity to, I guess maybe he's holding it because he doesn't want this core to get isolated. But it's not like losing this area is going to mean that this core is by itself, because, I mean, they're going to be marching right into artillery fire. Really good deployment of his batteries, though. I'm liking that a lot. And yeah, Black is starting to get the advantage here. Casualties are now in his favor just because all of those units bunched up. I mean, it looked good for the first second, but a lot of green units died there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You guys seen the enfilade fire on these cannons? Oh, that backline is just getting devastated. Look at that damage. Look at the green units being routed. Oh man, and now the cavalry moving in for Black. Black winning on all fronts here, and the artillery are just doing devastating bloody work. The Lycorns are now back online, but the casualties clearly in favor of Black, and the rout for green and the withdrawal, and that is the game. A pretty close shave for Lucas, I won't lie. Wow, beating a guy over 100 elo above him. Nice job. You know, here's the thing though. Now that I'm looking at the entire battle, I don't think Pony's strategy was bad. I think it was just the deployment of the artillery really killed him because it completely gave Black all of the initiative. And it meant that one trick Pony had to charge into an unfavorable position. And I will give him this, he made the most out of that attack in a lot of ways. And I think, you know, that kind of like 3-pincer maneuver that he had here, I thought the fight he had here was, okay, hold on, my marker's getting way too big. 1 second. Okay, so I think the fight he had here was good. And I think if this charge, the Curs, the infantry, and the main advance, if those had all been timed at the same moment, honestly, I think Lucas would have been in a lot of trouble because he was out of reserves to defend his artillery. And if that artillery doesn't stay till the end, I'm not so sure Lucas wins so easily here and here. So a good win for Lucas, but not a blowout. It was just a poorly timed river crossing, but honestly, the plan itself was pretty good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. Is my commentary anywhere close? Is it way off? Is there something I'm missing? Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, have a great day. Have a great life. See you later.